Hello and welcome to the third and final episode of Grammar TV of 2016. I'm Millie Wickham and this is Lewis Alexander.
We are rapidly approaching the end of the school year, meaning the last few weeks have been extremely busy. Our first story highlights the recent success of the TCE production, when our senior students had the opportunity to showcase their hard work.
Every year the grade 12s do a performance for the examiners, and they're in a course called Theatre Performance. This year they're doing an hour-long performance which is called Till Death Us Do Part, and there are two plays in it. One play is a mystery, a murder mystery, and it's called Remains to be Seen.
Little sisters, Angelica, we were just paying our final respects. So I noticed.
Set in a funeral parlour, but it's got lots of good twists and turns.
We're poisoned. By who? By Betty and me, of course.
And then the second one's called Three Young Ladies in a Temper, and this is a comedy, so it contrasts really nicely, and it's called Till Death Us Do Part.
Year 10 student Jai Marshall recently entered the Apex Teen Fashion Awards. His work was admired by the judges and praised by many competitors.
The Apex Teen Fashion Awards is about youth creating their own garments and modelling them off in a competition, and sections are casual, formal, society and environment, and cotton to culture. I had one outfit this year in the formal section, and I came first and also came Fashion Designer of the Year. My garment was the grade 10 formal suit that I made, which was a navy suit, maybe a mortal suit. The reason I wanted to do Apex was it's a great experience, and I get to go to Melbourne with the other people who won, and we compete nationally, and then if you win that you get, there's a few sponsors there, and it's at the White House of Design, which is a really prestigious design school. There's a few scholarships awarded, plus some people go to New York, so it'll be an interesting time. I learned that you have to be patient when making things, because sometimes things don't always come out, but you just have to succeed and you have to make sure and push through to get things finished. Yes, I'd highly recommend this to everyone because it's a great experience.
Congratulations to Jai for his success. As many of you know, both the Grammar cricket team and softball teams can be extremely competitive. 2 weeks ago, the two sports battled it out in a match of softball, and what most saw as a friendly lunchtime game, to change things up a little, world's fastest pitcher joined the side of the softballers.
On the 17th of October, the school softball team had a tough match-up against the school cricket team. The school cricket team accepted this challenge with open arms. The match began and ended throughout a school day with many spectators coming around to watch. We've all forgotten the scores. I'm sure we can agree that cricketers got absolutely flogged.
Last Friday, the Year 10 annual Safe Partying Expo was held in the gym. The event was enjoyed by all, proving to be a huge success.
On the 28th of October, the grade 10 students were involved in creating a health expo based around safe partying. Groups of 3 and 4 set up stalls around the gym promoting different topics such as drink driving, first aid, alternatives to drinking alcohol, and hosting a safe party. This expo was aimed at the Year 11 and 12 students, as the grade felt it would have most impact upon these grades. Although it was aimed at the older grades, all Year 10s felt they've gained some valuable tips and tricks for their partying years to come.
I've taken so much valuable information. I've really learned a lot about safe partying, and I think I've really applied it to my real life.
As this is an annual event, we look forward to seeing what next year's grade 10s bring to their health expo.
The Grammar Music Department are always hard at work, with upcoming concerts, soirees and performances. The highlights from the last couple of weeks are being covered in our next story.
This year, the music students and teachers have been working hard, but these past few weeks have been the busiest. Following the prestigious spring concert, senior ensembles have been getting ready to go out with a bang at speech night. Meanwhile, our TCE music students have been rocking round the clock to prepare for their performances and exams. We're working with professional musicians and orchestras and performing at the UTAS and the TC Soiree are just some of the challenges undertaken by these talented students. And after a year of relentless playing, it's time for a well-earned rest.
Last Wednesday, the Year 9 and 10 students had the opportunity to showcase their hard work at the Dance and Drama Evening. The night consisted of both group and individual pieces.
On Wednesday the 3rd of November, the Performing Arts Department held an annual dance and drama night. It was a very successful night thanks to the weeks of rehearsal and preparation undertaken by all involved. The Grade 10 girls danced their solos that they choreographed themselves, with the Grade 10 drama class nailing their performances. The Grade 9 girls did 2 pieces based on the Can-Can and an interpretive dance piece based on Hiroshima. We spoke to the dance drama captains Hayley Bowen and Brianna Stewart.
I think the drama night was really good. I know that I and all the audience there really enjoyed it. It was a great opportunity for the Grade 10s to demonstrate what they've learned and the skills that they've developed this year in drama.
This is an annual event and we look forward to next year's.
Our next story focuses on the boarding house, which held its annual Hawks dinner.
On the 18th of October, the boarding house held their end-of-year formal dinner for the departing Grade 12s. Some of the Grade 12s have been boarding for 6 years, and some of the speeches made it an emotional evening for them.
I'm here with Francis Foster, one of the Grade 12 leavers. So, how was your final Hawks dinner?
It was pretty good. Food was pretty good. Great company like always. And yeah, it's just a great night all round.
Whilst 1 year closes, it is time for another group to step up, and Mrs. Levin announced the boarding house leaders. We wish them the best of luck for their upcoming exams.
On the 25th of November, 19 grammar students from Year 10 and 11 are travelling to Vietnam for a month as part of the Antipodes expedition program. The group have raised $5,000, which will go towards the costs involved in the bridge they will be building whilst on the trip.
The group will also be taking part in a 6-day trek, followed by sightseeing in both the north and south end of the country. The team recently held a training weekend at Gowrie Park to help them prepare for the trip.
The reason I signed up for the Vietnam expedition was so that I could go to a developing country and experience the culture and help the community out a little more. I've been overseas once. I went to New Zealand to sing in a competition. That was pretty good. We were only there for a week, so didn't get to see much of it. I'm most looking forward to the community project where we will build a bridge so they can get to work easier.
The culture would be sick to figure out and find out stuff about that, and food as well. Food should be good. My biggest fear would probably be running out of money in country and getting kidnapped. Yeah, probably too good.
Yeah, kidnapping would be pretty bad. Also getting sick and diarrhea and stuff, or even rabies.
And that brings us to the end of our final show. Well, Millie, it was a blast producing the shows this semester.
We hope you all enjoy your holidays, and we look forward to seeing next year's Grade 10 students produce their first episode.